Hello everybody and welcome to episode 33 of Let's Play with Leeds. Today we take on Tottenham at Ellen Road as we look to beat Spurs for the first time in the league, which given how well we've been doing is quite an anomaly. We have got the end of the January transfer window to discuss as it's 3 in, 3 out as we ended the window and those results we've had since we've last been together. So let's get on with it, shall we? As we have said goodbye to some familiar faces, so Pascal Struijk has joined Atletico Madrid for £31.5 million. If you'll remember, he asked for a new challenge, so he will get that at Atletico Madrid. He has been joined at Atletico Madrid by Marc Roca for £20 million, and Fran Garcia has gone on loan to Southampton for the rest of the season with an obligation to buy him at the end. So we wish them all well. We've bought a couple of players in for next season. We'll take a look at them in the summer transfer window. Let's meet the 3 that have come in to replace those that have gone. And the eagle-eyed amongst you will have seen Rodrigo Bentancur has joined us on loan from Tottenham for the rest of the season with no obligation to buy. So it's a straight loan deal. 3.5 star. I thought if we're going to get rid of Marc Roca, we need to replace him with somebody just as good. Sadly, he can't play today against his parent club, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Roddy can do in future. So I have a habit of rescuing players from Chelsea. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is the latest one for £38 million. Now, a lot of people will go, why have you done this? He's injury prone. He hasn't had an injury since 2023. Fingers crossed, that is the last of them. 27 years of age, 3.5 star. A forward, can play out on the left as well. Plenty of pace still with Dominic. Finishing of 15. I said we probably needed another option up front. DCL ticks all the boxes. And with Pascal Struijk leaving the football club, we have bought in Christopher Ajer. He has come in from Bayern Munich for a fee of £24 million. So we've made £5 million, essentially, letting Struijk go and bringing this guy in. A couple of years younger as well. All good 3-star player. Looking forward to seeing what he can do. Squad player as well, so he won't be wanting to play week in, week out. So, following our progress to the Carabao Cup final last time around, we travelled back to Carrow Road and ended up with a point. Not for the want of trying. We huffed and puffed. Norwich were probably good value for their point and maybe more as it ended 0-0. Then we followed that up by beating Antwerp by 3-0. Tyler Adams with a rare goal and 2 goals for Moussa Dembele. Then we brushed aside Bournemouth by 4-0. Eze Perez and 2 goals from João Pedro. And last time out, our 100% record ended in the Europa League in the final game of the group phase. Thanks to Eze, mainly. He was sent off on the 42nd minute. We did go in front, though, thanks to Jonathan Bacart, but Liam Delap equalised for PSV. But we are through to the knockout stages. We don't know who we're going to play yet. So, klaxon to warn you that the Carabao Cup is coming up next time around. That final with Liverpool. So, we have qualified for the knockout stages in the Europa League. Dortmund were the only side to complete a 100% record. I think they won 10-0 in their final game. So it needs a bit of tweaking, this new format, but it kind of worked, I guess. So we will take on one of the sides that finished from 9th to 24th, I believe. We'll find out next time who we're going to take on. In the Premier League, we have 2 games in hand on Manchester City. They are leading the chasing pack. Manchester United just behind them on 55. Leicester on 54. Chelsea on 52. Big gap to Liverpool on 45 with Aston Villa on 44. Tottenham looking to get into the European conversation on 41. They have changed their manager. It is no longer Carlo Ancelotti. Julian Lopetegui is in charge. Let's take a look at the teams. So here are the 2 starting lineups for this one. We start with Pickford in goal. Dest, Perez, Danusic, Reguilon, Adams, Gallagher, Tete, Eze, João Pedro with Jonathan Bacart leading the line. Tottenham start with Lloris in goal. Porro, Højbjerg, Romero, Gallan, Neves, Fratisi, Gomez, Salamasca with Richarlison and Harry Kane leading the line. At least that's what I think's going to happen. Richarlison's in the team. No Heung-min Son for Tottenham out injured. That could be great news for us. They will be a difficult nut to crack, Tottenham. You know, they're a good side, right? Dominic Calvert-Lewin may well come off the bench today. In fact, you will probably see him at some point, unless it's going really, really badly and we just stick with what we know. Let's get off and underway, shall we? Chance to extend our lead again back at the top of the table. We do have a game in hand on everybody. Let's see if we can beat Tottenham for the first time. Now, it suggests that Pierre's playing in the back four, and it looks like he is. By the looks of it. I don't know. There he is, playing in the back four. Okay, fair enough. And you let Bentancur go. In fairness, that was a good bit of business from us, right? Weaken your next opponent. Eze with the free kick, going towards the back post, and it's headed away by Porro. Gomez will head it clear again, but Eze will pick it up once more. Plays it back into the penalty area, headed away. Tyler Adams, have a shot. Doesn't beat Lloris though. Hits the side netting. Unlucky Tyler. Got a taste for goals as Tyler Adams. Eze with the free kick once more. Going towards the back post. We've lost it again. Tyler Adams will pick it up. Shoots. No, not this time. Reguilon. Playing against his former club, obviously. Danusic plays it through to Tete. Nice ball in behind. Will he beat Lloris? He will! And that is a goal after 6 minutes. But VAR are going to have a look at it. For goodness sake. I think he's onside. Very rarely do I get these right, but he looked onside to me. They have given the goal. They haven't done the whole, let's have a look at the screen. He's onside. You can see he's onside. Lovely finish from Tete. 1-0. Sakamira with the ball on the left. Can he play the ball into the centre? He'll find Porro instead, looking for Harry Kane. Heads it down. Danusic gets rid of it. Good save from Jordan Pickford. Looks over the top for Tete. Nice ball in behind. Players making their way into the penalty. Jonathan Picard. Oh my goodness me. He's nearly broken the bar. Didn't need that much pace on it. Free kick to Tottenham. Porro with it. Ball in towards the penalty area. It's headed away. Ruben Neves picks it up on the edge of the box. He'll get a shot away. He might well do, but Tete has pinched it from him. Chance for the counter. 4 against 4. Although Tottenham are getting back very, very well. Tete on the left. Left the cut back inside. Onto Gallagher. In towards Eze. Round the corner. Tete again. Towards Reguilon. We've kept the move alive. Only for Sergio Reguilon to give it away. Lloris looking for Harry Kane. Danusic wins it in the air. Adams looking for João Pedro. Trying to force Porro back towards his own goal. Will he keep it in? He will. João Pedro coming towards the byline. Eze 2. Just like that. Just a hopeful ball in behind. Pedro Porro should have just let it run out, right? João Pedro profits from it, plays it to Eze, and that is the second goal. What is he doing here? Doesn't need to touch it. It's going out. It's going to be a goal kick. Instead, it's 2-0. From what I've seen of Pedro Porro so far, that's his defensive capability. And we had a barnstorming game at the start of the season with them. I expected nothing less today. Two sides that like to attack. Now Antonio Conte's gone at least. Porro looking for a ball across. Jordan Pickford. Oh, he has to tip it away. And Perez completes the clearance. Saramichi? Oh, I really don't know how to say that. Harry Kane's inside the penalty. I know how to say that. And it's 2-1. Tottenham have a goal back. 19th goal of the season for Mr. Harry Kane. Sergio Reguilon with the interception. Didn't bother picking up the ball. Righto. 22 minutes gone. And we've had 3 goals already. It'll be one of those afternoons, is it? There's Jordan Pickford. I don't know what he does there, to be fair. Never mind. And that is half-time. We have a slender lead at the break. Harry Kane halving the deficit for Tottenham. But to be fair, we may well should be out of sight. We've had quite a few chances in that first half. Let's just keep it going. Conor Gallagher's looking pretty tired. We might make a change early in the second half. Corners to Tottenham. 10 minutes into the second half. Gallan's going to take it. We've got to defend it. We haven't been scoring corners. Can we defend one? Yes, we can. Danusic with an easy header away. Gallan will pick it up, though. Comes in from the angle. Will he find a teammate? No. Ebrigise gets rid of it and plays it across to Tete. Looked like a hopeless ball out, but actually it's got us on the counter-attack. Tete's got away from Ruben Neves, trying to hack him down. Will he get away from his next man? He will. He's still going. He's got energy to burn. Coming inside the penalty area. Plays it to João Pedro. Lloris with a save. That should have been the goal that finished it. Will we get a chance from the corner? Defended one well at one end. can we attack it at another? Anybody? Ball at the far post. Perez! We've scored from a corner. Yes! And that is 3-1. The 2-goal lead has been restored. Ball towards the back post. Man unmarked. He's usually like... Who's marking him? Looks like Richarlison. Just doesn't bother jumping. If you don't bother jumping, he's going to score, isn't he? Gallagher once more. Please stop playing 1-2s. Reguilon looking for João Pedro, trying to get away down that left-hand side. Plays it into Eze. Been Eze at the moment, and it's cleared away by Romero. Sorry, I apologise for that. Richarlison looking for Harry Kane. Neves. Gallagher picks it up. Onto Bakar. Looking for some support. João Pedro's wide on the left. Plays it in towards Tete at the far post. Goes for the shot into the side netting. Harvey White is on the field. We are going to make a couple of changes ourselves. Jonathan Bakar is going to come off. And we're going to bring on Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Why not? Why not indeed? João Pedro's going to come off. We're going to bring Julian Alvarez on. Rubbing it in now, am I? And we're going to take Sergio Reguilon off. And we're going to bring on Alex Scott. Desti's going to go to left back as he does. And that means Tyler Adams is going to go to right back. I mentioned I love the interchange within this squad. Probably about 40 million times, I would have thought. Can we get Dominic Calvert-Lewin a debut goal? Tete comes down the field. He is running rings round them this afternoon. Harvey White, the latest victim, as he takes it away, to be fair. Well played, young man. Norris with the ball back into him. Onto Richarlison. Square pass. Calvert-Lewin. Round the corner for Tete. Nice ball in behind for 4. It's into the top corner for number 4. Easy. 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 Wasn't Eze that scored. It was Tete. Fellas, what is Richarlison doing here? Plays it across into Gallagher. Nice ball round the corner from Calvert-Lewin. Into the top corner with his left foot from Tete. 4-1. And the unbeaten run, it goes on. We're going to pinch the ball back with Julian Alvarez. Now Emerson Royale is going to come down the field. Trying to get away. Royale onto Alfie Devine. Will Divine intervention come in? Kane with the header. Good save, Jordan Pickford. Right, another couple of changes coming. I don't want to take Tete off. He's on a hat-trick. Eberezer is going to come off, though. And Trossard is going to come on for him. And we're going to make a change with Dest coming off. Well, let's get Agir on the field as well. Okay? So the 2 debutants have made their debuts. And they're going to end up on the winning team to start with. In fairness, a lot of players have ended up on the winning team so far this season. As Conor Gallagher has the ball into added time. Goes back into Agir. Plays it on to Gallagher once more. He's been superb, Conor Gallagher. Looking for Tete. Heads it across to Calvert-Lewin. Gets a header on goal. Loris with the save. Julian Alvarez. Have a shot. Why not? It flies in the top corner. We can all go home! Oh! It nearly flew in the top corner. Hugo Loris with a great save. Julian Alvarez with the corner. Ball towards the back post and it's been headed away. Are we about to put Tottenham out of their misery? I think we are. Harry Kane with the ball inside his own penalty area. He tacks it wide, looking for a player who's just going to let it run out of play. Fair enough. And that's going to be full time, isn't it? With the ball in. And that is it. 4-1 is the final score. Lovely stuff indeed. Tete with 2. 1 for Eze. And Perez with a header from a corner. Lovely stuff. So with that, the weekend action is complete. We have an 8-point lead at the top of the Premier League. We are still unbeaten. And we have a game in hand. So things are going very, very well. Next time, though, we set our sights on Wembley. As Liverpool await in the Carabao Cup final, a chance for us to pick up our first trophy of the season. Will it be the last? With an 8-point lead? I really hope it isn't. But we'll take on Burnley, we'll take on Brentford, Aston Villa, Southampton and Liverpool at Anfield before we head to Wembley next time. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you at Wembley. Goodbye.